Hey guys, Clark here from Iron Lung Reviews. I got five boxes to show you guys tonight from my good friends Hazel and Grace from Vapors Collection. They sent me one piece of every piece of wood that they've made this time. I've got Camegon, I've got Bagras, and I'm probably pronouncing these things wrong, so I got Camegon, I got Bagras, I got Balion, I got Molave, and I think the last one's pronounced Nara, N-A-R-R-A. The Molave is my favorite. It's actually kind of plain looking, but the door on this thing is insane the way the light hits it. Now, I will say this, as beautiful as these things are, this video is not going to do them justice. I've seen pictures of every one of these things, and until I got them in my hand and actually held them, it just wasn't the same. These are over the top. These are some of the nicest boxes I've ever seen. And I thought the G&H V2 that I've got, I use this every single day. I absolutely love this box. I even took the door off the top because I love the way the internals look on it. I have done that with one of these, so I'll show you. This is the Camegon. Look at that. That is insane. How beautiful this is. Now this is number 153. As usual, you get your authenticity card and you get the little bag it comes in. I'll go ahead and throw this out here now. Facebook.com/Vapors Collection, vaporscollection@gmail.com, and Instagram Vapors Collection. Most of you guys watching this are going to see this in Vapors Collection on Facebook. If you're watching it on YouTube, you can ask to be in their group. I've never seen any of them turn you down, so hit them up. I don't know if you can see that there, but that is their address. So the first thing I noticed when I opened the boxes is how great the doors fit. So you've seen this one. This is the Camegon. This is the Bagras. Look how tight the door fits on there. Beautiful, beautiful wood. This is the Balion, and that's actually what this is. This has about 4,000 coats of tung oil on it. That's why it's different color, but it's the same wood. Look how nice that is. Of course, you got your G&H Vapors 510, your great button, lots of clickiness. I love that. And this is my favorite, the Molave. As you can see, I mean, it is just a plain light wood. But like I said, it's so hard to tell in this video, but you can kind of see what I'm talking about here, how the wood, like right here and right here, when the light hits it just right, it just changes. Like you can see into the wood. I think you guys can see what I'm talking about right there. This thing is insane. This is the one I'm going to get, not this one here. All of these are already sold. I'm actually delivering them tomorrow. But this is going to be the one I want. And then last but not least, the Nara. This has got a very grainy texture to it. I mean, it's smooth, but it's like on the door here, the grain looks like it goes this way, but if you look real close, and like I said, you cannot see it in this video. If you look at it close, you can see the wood kind of like serpentines back and forth all the way down this thing. It is insane the way this thing is. Okay, so that's all five. So what I did, because I did hear that there were some people speculating about the internals not being the same as this. For all intents and purposes, they are, with the exception of the fact that you can see that the button is up here on the incline versus being straight here. So with the exception of this pole piece right here, Everything is the same. So I took off the cover to show you. And first of all, you're going to see that this thing, I don't like sliding it. It does slide very simple. I don't know why I'm sitting here picking the end of it off, but if you try to pick the end of it off, it just goes to show you how tight fitting this thing is. Now what they did do is something that nobody that I've seen do yet. This door is substantial in weight, and the reason why is they've put a metal backing on it. Keeps it from warping, gives it weight, makes it feel really, really nice in your hand when there's nothing in it. So you can see how flat and perfect that is. And like I said, this thing, when it slides on, nice and tight, right on there. It's great. I love it. Alright, the only difference between the internals on this, other than the obvious aesthetics of the way the thing is designed up top, anyone that has one of these will notice that the wire for the ground is actually run inside the wood and attached up here on the ground of the switch. Because of how thin and the limited amount of space they had to do, they actually did have to run the wire on the inside, but it is a solid piece of wire that is coated with insulation. So it's the same wire that's used in the other one on the V2, but they had to run it on the inside. So as you'll see, the way the internals are on this, you just mash down, it contacts right there on this little inclined piece. Very nicely done. Same thing as the other one. You got your stainless steel bottom with your screws. So basically what you do, well, I'm going to do it for you. I'm going to take my Origin V2, which is the only thing I use now. You guys need to pick up one of these too if you get a chance. You'll change the way you vape forever. What you do is you screw this down first, okay? I got two brand new charged 4.2 volt batteries. You're going to stick them in, positive side up. Then you just do like you always do. You screw the screws in, make contact. That's it. Done. Throw your cover on, and there you go. Ramp up time is insane. Now, I did the math on this thing. Ohm's law is E over I times R. E voltage, I current, R resistance. I got a 0.10 ohm build on here. I got 4.2 volts in this battery. That's 42 amps of current I'm pushing through this box. The button does not get hot. I've been hitting this thing for 2 hours straight since I got it. Unbelievable the way these things hit. The quality of these things are just unparalleled. I can't say enough about when the way they make a box, they sell out of it, and then they improve the next time. They change the design. So in a sense, what you're getting is you're getting, when it says limited edition, it truly is a limited edition, because once this run is over, they're probably not going to make any more of these. So get your hands on them while you can. Like I said, you can hit them up on Facebook. They're very easy to deal with. No complaints from me. I have dealt with them now for about a year, and everything is just pure quality. Now, one more thing. Instead of having 4 magnets this time, you got 6 magnets. So you got 4 magnets on the cover, you got 6 magnets on the box. Obviously these 2 magnets right here attached to this piece right here when it's hooked up. The bottom plate is stainless steel. The internals are all silver plated copper. So the bottom contacts are silver plated copper, top contacts are silver plated copper. This piece right here is silver plated copper. Everything is silver plated copper on the inside, so you got great conductivity. You do have this little piece right here. Like I said, I popped it off just for video purposes. I'm going to glue it back on. Let's take this one here and I'll show you. That's what it looks like when it's on. Nice and clean. I don't know if you guys can hear this or not, but when you slide this thing down on this particular one right here, I mean, that's how tight this box is. It won't just close. You gotta drop it, then push. You see how tight that is? I mean, the only groove you can see is just actually where it's been cut. There's no gap. There's no side-to-side movement. There's no up and down movement. I mean, the thing is unbelievable and super skinny. I mean, look at it compared to this. And it's just amazing to me that they put the amount of the contacts in here the way they are. The same contacts in this are in this. It just blows me away. The switch on these things, I mean, this is if anything's their signature, the clickiness of the switch is their signature. I love the way this thing clicks. You know, not everything does that. It makes a difference to me. I like it. So that's my video. Short, sweet, to the point. Pick them up. And once again, the Camagong. Look how beautiful that is. Unbelievable. The way this thing hits hard. I hope I covered everything. You know, the boxes speak for themselves. You guys will be happy if you buy one. Any of them are beautiful. You know, I have a lot of Camagong boxes and darker colored boxes. I just really want this box right here. And I mean, it's just because how unbelievable that wood looks on that door right there. Now, one more thing. They are coated in beeswax when you get them. For some reason, I don't know why on these versus some other boxes I've seen, the beeswax is very light coated. I mean, you can't even tell there's a coating of beeswax on it. Some of the ones you get, you can actually see where the wax is on and the places they didn't get it in. As beautiful as these are right now, I actually cannot wait to get mine to get the beeswax off of it so I can put some of that tung oil on and make it really shiny. But, you know, for those of you that don't want to do that and just want to leave it like it is, the beeswax that's on here is just, it's in the grain. And I don't know, other than sanding it off, that it will come off. It's just that nicely done. So, that's my video. Hit them up on Facebook. Place your order now. They won't last long. I know the Grace V2 is coming out soon. So, you know, if you're waiting for that, I'm sure they'll be just as good. I'll have a video on those as well. So, check back in about a month and maybe even sooner. And I'll have a video on that. And remember, vaping is a lifestyle, and life is good.